In the world of RuneScape, we take a lot of things for granted. With the craze of restricted accounts, we realized how much even the smallest restrictions may affect our game. However, no matter the restrictions you have, there is one ability that is always utilized: the ability to speak. While broad, its definition is fairly simple. Your character cannot speak in chat boxes. Options in chat are unavailable, and quality of life buttons such as trading and banking count as talking. Now, without further ado, let's begin with our current goals. Last episode, I really was all over the place. Or at least you might initially think. There was one thing I was doing the whole episode: mining and smithing. The reason I did this is because I wanted to achieve something many of you might not have realized was possible: completing a quest, or rather, a whole quest series. Say hello to Elemental Workshop, where you don't interact with any characters at all in this series. To achieve this, I need to get these requirements. Some notable requirements are as follows. For Elemental Workshop 1, 20 mining, 20 smithing, 20 crafting, a needle, thread, leather, 4 coal, and fighting an earth elemental. For Elemental Workshop 2, 20 magic, 30 smithing, and 8 coal. With that out of the way, let's first stop by our old friend the dwarves. Now the dwarves have a drop table that is consistent of smithing related items. This saves me time from mining and then transporting those items all the way to a furnace, and then tracking all the way to an anvil. Another key note is mining levels level up a lot faster than smithing. And as you saw, I need a lot more smithing XP than mining. Plus, I also need to level up my combat for fighting against that elemental. So these early drops will save me so much time. So instead of watching me level, let's cut to the drops. While training, I not only got lucky by getting coal, but I also got a clue scroll. So let's see what step I get. Easy. Well, first clue scroll completed without any interactions. Hey, full helm. That saves me the trouble of smithing one. Ciao boys, looks like I'm moving up in the world. So once I get base 20 combat, I was going to move on to Minotaurs since they drop noted ore, and something else that I want to show you later down the line.
Wait a goddamn second. How the hell did you get into the stronghold? You need to answer questions to go through the door. Account ruined!
Well, the good people at Jagex have a little hidden secret that many of the Deadman mode players might already know. If you set up your authenticator, you can spam click the door and never answer a single question. Although, the number of clicks seems to be random. Originally, I thought you could do this without an authenticator, but from my test, it doesn't seem possible. So no, the account is not ruined. As you can see, I got the level to make arrow tips. Since I have no use for anything else that is bronze, and each bar gives the same amount of XP per item smithed, the rest of my bars will go into arrow tips, which will give me arrows for later.
Bruh.
Well, that's rare. I really didn't want to do this, but now I kinda have no choice. I'll keep it, but I now need to do something that I wasn't planning on doing anytime soon. So before I was going to do what I previously was planning on, I decided to kill a few more dwarfs, and got this. I'll keep it for when I reach the level 4 bones to bananas, so I can gain a little extra XP. As many of you Ultimate Ironmen probably guessed, I am going for the looting bag. This is essential for item management. The item is used as extra storage, and when you die outside of the wildy, it drops its contents like it was on your body, making it easy to hold items that you might not want hogging your inventory at the time. I just got my looting bag, and now I will put all the items I don't need at the moment into it. I have the combat levels I wanted, but I obviously am far from my goal. So I'm going to start my crafting grind. This grind will require me to mine in the Dwarven mine to get the clay and go walk all the way to the monastery fountain and... ah, shit. Well, I forgot OSRS requires you to put water into an object before you can put it onto another object. I'm here in Varrock stealing one of the guards' piss bucket. Jamflex, why do you make me do this? Oh, and to add salt to injury, you sometimes break the item in the clay oven, getting you no XP, along with the fact that you get low XP drops in the first place. I finally reached the cake tin level. Yay! Better XP. Normally I hate showing off levels because it's not really anything special, but this level allows me to get bowstring, so I can finally get a bow and start my ranging off. So, in order to get flax, I must overcome one of RuneScape's scariest treks for new accounts, getting over White Wolf Mountain. As the name implies, White Wolf Mountain is home to many dangerous wolves. Wait, how did you cross? You didn't even bring food! Well, if you go around the mountain where the grass grows, you'll be safe from all the wolves. This can even be done with a fresh spawned account. So here is where I will be grinding, crafting for a while. I did forget my knife, but luckily there's a spawn in Catherby. I can continue my grind despite my small mistake. Hey, I just got a bird nest. I wonder what's inside. An orange tree seed. Well, I can't use it at the moment till I reach 39 farming, but the seeds will be hard to come by for my account, so I might as well keep it. On the other hand, this bird nest is kind of worthless to me because I can't really make Sarah brews. I home tellied to Lumbee because I needed to put the seed in my looting bag. While I was there, I decided to clear out some of my inventory so I can get more XP per inventory. I'm here in the chicken coop to get my feathers and finish my arrows, and also to level up my archery to use an oak bow and drop my regular bow. Upgraded. Feels good, man. I leveled up a lot and came here to use the rest of my iron arrows. I also did it to get a special drop, but I'll save those clips for the next episode. Just got a right half of a skull. This isn't bad, but it's a little too early for me to piece this together. With the noted ore I got from the Minotaurs, I was able to upgrade my shield. I deposited a lot of my stuff, like the runes and magic equipment that I previously had in my inventory, as well as some of the special drops I got from the Minotaur into my looting bag. So I can't quite show that clip yet, but what I can show you is my beautiful inventory. And with this pretty new inventory, I got one of my goals completed. 20 crafting. While I only achieved one of my goals, I felt this was a good place to stop. Sorry I didn't upload sooner, I just had a situation pop up preventing me from playing. On a more positive note, I'll leave you with a look at my levels. The next episode, I should be able to achieve all the requirements for Elemental Workshop 1 and show you another one of my secret goals for the account that might surprise everyone.